Hi everyone, this video is a short tutorial on making your own food compost bin. So the setup that will be shown in this video is ideal for home use because it is pest-free, no odor, and does not require worms or chemical. However, it works only for raw food waste such as vegetable scraps, fruit peels, and eggshells. It is not suitable for cooked food such as meat. Food compost plays an important role in nutrient cycle as it is eventually used as fertilizer. Two main components in compost are carbon and nitrogen. Carbon-rich materials are called brown waste. These are the dry leaves, newspapers, and cardboards. So you will see them being used in this setup later on. Vegetable scraps are called green waste, and they are rich in nitrogen. Hence, food compost basically refer to the decomposition of food waste, such as vegetables and fruit peels. The decomposition that takes place in this simple food compost bin is by aerobic respiration, which require decomposer, food for decomposer, water, oxygen, and warmth. So the setup in this video will have all of this present. Are you ready to make one? Let's check the materials needed. Plastic container with lid. Make some holes at the bottom and the side of the container to ensure that oxygen can move in and out. You can use nails, heated metal rod, or anything else to make those holes, but not too big, otherwise the soil flows out easily. You will also need shredded newspapers or cardboards and dry leaves. Do not use colored paper, glossy paper, or paper with adhesive. The food waste for this simple food compost bin can only be raw materials such as vegetable scraps, fruit peels, or eggshells. Do not add dairy products, greasy food, or cooked food. Avoid adding acidic food as it will change the pH of the fertilizer. If you are too busy to do the compost on the same day as you are cooking, you can put them in the freezer first. Let the waste accumulate and do the compost weekly. But don't forget to thaw them first. Lastly, you will need soil. So, let's start composting, shall we? The first step is to cover the base of the bin with shredded newspapers or cardboards. Then, add soil. You may layer with more brown waste such as dry leaves. Now, add the food waste. Do not add a thick layer of food waste. If you have a lot of food waste, add a cup of food waste, layer with brown waste and repeat. After adding food waste, add soil and some brown waste in the ratio of 1:3. Spray the top layer with water and finally cover it with a lid. Every 2 to 3 days, aerate the content by gently stirring the compost or rolling the bin. If there are some soil that passes through the holes during rolling, simply scoop them with your hands and add them back to the bin. Now, you can repeat the process of layering food waste with soil and brown waste. If the food waste is too big, cut them into smaller pieces to speed up decomposition. Keep layering until the bin is almost full. However, do not fill it to the brim. Allow some space for air within the bin. Thaw the bin at a dry place. Decomposition requires warmth, so do not leave it in a dark, cool place. If there are flies or odor, simply add more soil to cover the food waste. After a few weeks, you know decomposition is complete when there are no more remnants of food waste left in the soil. The soil also appears black and there is a rich, earthy smell. You can use this as fertilizer for gardening. So, will you give food compost a try?